How do we reflect on Tuesday night? Everything but the goal?
Yeah, I thought we edged it. It wasn't a great game of football. We perhaps could have worked the ball a bit better at times. The playing surface, same for both teams, but a fairly hard pitch, dry pitch with a lot of bounce on it. And fair play to Stevenage, they closed us down very well for the full game. They're desperate to get that point to make sure they stay in the league. We were desperate to try and get the winner at times, maybe a little bit too desperate and forcing things a little bit too early really, but for me we take the point and we move on.
Yeah, and you've been shouting from the rooftops quite rightly, there are no easy games in this league. You asked Portsmouth who lost at York.
Listen, why are we in the hunt for automatic? We're in the hunt for automatic because we've won 8 out of the last 11-12 games, so that's an unbelievable achievement from our players, and we sat here with 3 games to go already talking that we're in the playoffs. Now we're 2 points off second place to get automatics. We need everybody now right behind us. We've got 3 massive games coming, none bigger so than the next one, which is our local derby, Exeter Saturday, where it looks like we're going to have a full house, and we really need the supporters that have been fantastic all season to get behind the team. They're supporting us in the numbers, but we're going to need them more than ever on Saturday, because we're going to have to be patient sometimes when we haven't got the ball, and very attack minded when we have got the ball, but stick with us, and I'm sure it'll be a good game.
Yeah, it could be, I think, the biggest crowd of the season on Saturday. You want them to race the roof from the start?
Yes, I do. Saturday's massive because then, you know, no games are won on paper, but we've got 2 of the relegated, well, York and they're all but relegated, and Dagenham are all but relegated. Saturday's game's absolutely huge, and I'd put it down as one of the biggest games that the club's had since the playoff final last year. And we need everybody. You know, if you're not singing, get singing. If you're a quiet fan, get loud. Let's get behind the boys. Let's not jeer frustrated passers, or if they've got good shape of the ball, let's get fully behind them, because you know they've been fantastic, and I can't thank them enough for the support.
Yeah, has it got to the stage of the season where there is no room for error now?
No, well, there's no room for error ever, to be honest, as a manager. But you know, I don't think you can not put the importance of Saturday's result when you're 2 points off second place with 3 to play for. You know, then there will be twists and turns on Saturday. There will be surprise results. We've got a team that's coming in the playoffs. The others have got particularly maybe easier games on paper, but as we've seen over the recent weeks, there's no easy games in this league. So for me, it's the focus on us and our supporters having a right good go Saturday.
Yeah, does it feel like we've got 3 cup finals coming up?
It does, but the first one's the most important. Everybody keeps saying we need 3 wins, and in an ideal world we get the 3 wins, but nobody can second guess that you need 3 wins, because you're trying to second guess what other teams do. What I will be saying is we try and win every football match we play in. You know, different projects, different games, and we'll look to try and win Saturday's game against a very good footballing team.
And don't be fooled by the league table. You slipped to 5th, but only 2 points off second.
Well, there you go, 2 points off second, so 1 point off the playoffs, better goal difference of 2 out the 4 teams that are in the mix now. For me, there's a 50% chance of going up. That's the way I look at it with 3 games to go. So we're certainly going to look forward to it. My players are going to look forward to it, and we just want everybody behind us being positive come Saturday.
You'll take those odds, won't you? You're better players to carry that.
Well, listen, I think every Bristol Rovers fan and everybody in here is absolutely, you know, they want promotion just as much as we want promotion. But if you was going to talk about the start of the season of where we're at now, come on, let's see, it's an amazing achievement from this group of players. I've had theoretically four players making the League 2 debuts this season. We haven't changed the squad much from last season. You know, the gates have been absolutely huge and massive. We've done all this on a mid-table budget, so let's get behind the players. Let's bring it all together for a massive push on Saturday.
Just talking about it gets the adrenaline pumping, doesn't it?
It does. I'm excited now. My boys are excited. My players are ready. We had a tough old game, obviously, against Stevenage Tuesday night, but we'll be ready and raring to go. And it'll be a tough afternoon, that's for sure. But if we can continue our impressive home form against a good team, I'll be more than happy.
And a word on Exeter, they have a habit of producing good young players. Is Ollie Watkins the latest?
I think Paul Tisdale's a fantastic manager-coach. The way he produces players, he's produced them over the years. He's been there for years. He managed over 500 games there. He's seen it all, done it all. And he's certainly a manager that I think is a little bit underrated at times, the way he manages things and budgets and whatnot. So it'll be a tough game. they'll pass the ball well, they'll move the ball well. Our shape and discipline out of possession is going to be vital, and obviously our forward-thinking play needs to be very good.
And over the last couple of years, you started to bleed blue blood. He's been at the club 10 years. Would you like a similar long-term reign?
10 years, you're having a laugh, and yeah, I won't mind. Listen, yeah, only 5 games from the sack at any football club, so I love my job. You know, it's a privilege and honour to manage us. I'm really enjoying it, but I am desperate for promotion now. It's taking up a lot of my sleepless nights. My staff's desperate, my players are desperate, the fans are desperate. We all want it now. We're here. You know, nobody expected us here, but we all want it, and we're going to give it a right go.